Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today we are going to build the Rainbow Mansion. So for those of you that have no clue what I'm talking about, basically if you check my channel you will know that the other day I did the Create a Sim Rainbow Challenge, which is where you make 7 Sims and each one of them represents a colour. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, should be indigo, violet, but I went purple, pink. So if you want to watch me doing the Creator Sim, I will pop the link in the description below. But I thought, why would I just make the Sims? Why wouldn't I make them a house? So this is me taking the Rainbow Challenge one step further and making them the Rainbow Mansion. So what I've done here is, you can just see I'm just building the basics, the walls. It's 2-story obviously, popping the roofs on here. This is just a lot in Newcrest. Now what I'm going to do is, because obviously each individual bedroom, because yep, there are 7 bedrooms, because each individual bedroom is going to be a colour, everything else I've kept quite neutral, including the outside, but they are girls, so I have made it quite girly. So, you know, touches of floral, creams, and then there's a whole general like kind of pinkish theme. Now I had serious issues with the gates here because, of course, what I've done is I have used just base game content to make it completely accessible to you guys as well. So yeah, nothing but base game stuff here, but it does limit me on gates and whatnot. So yeah, if you want to change the gates, feel free, because I would. Just popping in a fountain there. This is, of course, going to be, actually already is, available on the gallery. If you search my ID simmerdownkatie, that's K-A-T-I-E, or hashtag simmerdownkatie, then you will be able to find it. So yeah, base game windows. I hate base game windows, but I don't think these actually ended up looking too bad. And I couldn't, they don't have a white double door that I liked, that was like a patio door, so I actually used 2 individual doors there and just switched the handles around to look like they were double ones. And I really like that overhang at the back, and actually it's going to overhang a little bit more by the time I'm done, because I did realise that bedroom, although it was bigger than all the other ones, lengthwise was just a little bit too narrow. So there's a little patio area. I don't do a whole lot of landscaping out the front. I'm pretty sure what I've done now, apart from adding a tree, is all I do. But I spent ages doing the back garden because I had such a ball doing it. So I wanted to make this quite open plan, hence putting in the pillars and the overhang arches. I just thought it made it nice. It made it open up. It made it quite free flowing. So that all goes through there. But it is quite grand. So I did use chandeliers, which I liked. I do have a tiny little bathroom there. As you can see, I've hidden the stairs. I wanted to hide the stairs just because then, because the stairs aren't overly grand for the house, I didn't want to take too much room up for them. So so I've hidden the stairs, and then I've just popped a little bathroom behind, because let's face it, if I'm got a house with 7 girls in, then obviously that means that this is, you know, this is going to be a problem. So I try to get as many bathrooms in as possible. There are only 2 bathrooms upstairs, so I did just pop that little extra one down there. And obviously you don't want to be going upstairs every time you need a bathroom. Plus, I do actually put in a home gym. And there are 2 bathrooms in there. So actually, I have loaded this up to the gallery stating that there are only 3 bathrooms, but actually technically there are 5 bathrooms. So, and I realised that I put those cabinets too low, so I did just raise them up slightly. I'm really chuffed with this kitchen. I think it looks really nice. And the reason I use those chandeliers as well is because I think sometimes when you use the spotlights, they are just stark, bright white, and they are just too much. So I did just switch over to using the chandeliers because they have a slightly softer light. Ignore the noise in the background. I'm just going to open up the door for some fresh air. So that's, there we go. It's a bit stuffy here today. So we're moving on to the dining room. As you can see, I've kept everything pretty cream, but I do just put hints of the dusky pink, like the chairs at the breakfast bar. That was just, you know, something I wanted to do. I thought it would be nice to have little candles there. Again, so limited. The problem I have when I'm doing base game is the artwork, I think, but I did remember to put bins in. Is a lot of the time is the artwork and the decorative stuff, just because there's not a huge amount of it. But I do like those dusky pink sets. So yeah, so just little touches here and there, keeping it quite neutral. And then I did a nice little entranceway with mirror and plant, just something a little bit fancy, you know, for the girls when they come home after a hard day of rainbow work. Yeah, so, and I quite liked the dark floorboards in this as well. Didn't know. Yeah, the long runner ones just weren't working, so eventually I went with the dusky pink one, and then just popped some stuff either side. I don't know if I'm entirely happy with that side of the entranceway though. But again, I'm working with what I've got with the base game. So I did take the 2 windows out there because I wanted the TV on the wall, and we didn't have like a really blank wall. So I created this really nice seating area in the lounge, and there is enough seats so that every single one of the girls can all sit down together. And now I was going to put little bits at the back there, but actually I decided to do a double bookcase and then put some lights up above and on the wall, because it stopped me having to find more artwork because it was just a nightmare. I do really like that. And then this is kind of like the hobby room. I was going to put quite a few things in here, and then I was like, no, do you know what, I'm gonna put the grand piano in. I was gonna put a chessboard outside, and I've just realized that I forgot, so I didn't actually put a chessboard in the end. But they've got the bonsai there, the guitar, the easel, and the piano. So yeah, now I'm going upstairs. I don't think I keep, I might do, but I don't think I keep all the chandeliers in the bedrooms because I think that they were annoying me. And then I realised I couldn't get to 2 of the bedrooms, so I just did cutouts there so that we could get to them. I'm keeping all of the hallways and everything neutral, exactly the same as downstairs, and the flooring is the same through all the bedrooms as downstairs as well. Now, I did start with just doing 1 wall in each bedroom, but yeah, there we go. And then I changed it and I did the whole room because I thought, you know, it's the rainbow challenge, go hard or go home. Am I right? I know I'm right. So yeah, so I suddenly realized I didn't have testing sheets on. Now I'm going to try and get as much into these bathrooms as possible because us girls, we like baths, we like showers. So I've got a shower downstairs, so I decided to put in a jacuzzi bath in there. We do actually have 2 showers that go into the gym ones as well. So it's kind of like a mixture, and these aren't en suite for everyone. I do really like those hanging flowers in the bathroom. I don't know why. If you download this house, you will need the move objects cheat on, because obviously I did do that to get some objects in and things like that. And then I've got a double bath and shower there, just, you know, so you could pick and mix and choose what you want. So I thought I'd get the 2 bathrooms done first, get them out of the way, and then start on the bedrooms. Each bedroom is individual. Some of them have doubles, some of them have singles. It depends. The only thing I didn't like about this was that it was really, really, really hard to match all the reds because not all of them are the same. As you can see, what I've done is I've lit each room to get some basic stuff in. And then I've added wall lamps or table lamps or floor lamps, because I don't think the bedrooms should be as brightly lit as the rest of the house. So each room I tried to either add a dresser or a wardrobe and then some accessories, and then if they've had enough room, then I've added in some hobby things as well. Yep, so the red room is just a nice bedroom. I don't think I put too many hobby things in just because they have quite a lot downstairs. I do put a couple of computers in some of the rooms, I believe. Sorry, I'm recording the voice for this afterwards just because I spent this, like, it actually took me 3.5 hours to build this house. Which is just insane. So be thankful that I have sped it up, people. Okay, so yeah, so each one's different. I do like those candles. I do like the look of the candles in the room. I blew up a picture there just to so I didn't have to spam trying to find so many. And then yeah, and then I just raised up a couple of objects just to get them on, like the nail varnishes and stuff and things like that, and the books. I didn't really take into consideration any of their personalities or their traits in this at all when decorating the bedrooms. I kind of just went with what was available because, I mean, I was just trying to purely decorate them in their colours. Most of them either end up in shades of their colour or with like a base colour as well. So like this room is completely yellow and black. Yeah, she has a computer. Oh, so funny. So I actually moved them in after I made it, just, you know, just to have a look and see what it was like and see how it moved and check that everything worked, which it all does, by the way. And the yellow girl, because I locked all their bedrooms so only they could get in, so yellow went straight to her room and started trolling the forums. I mean, who does that? Who does that? Apparently yellow does. So yeah, if you want to play the family, they are in the gallery, and just as a warning, she does just come on straight away and start trolling the forums. So yeah, just finishing off the accessories in the yellow room. I actually really like that. And moving on to the green one, I'm pretty sure I changed the green on the walls in this one because I wasn't overly happy with it, but I did. This one was quite modern. I ended up using a lot of the modern furniture, putting CD player in because I hadn't actually put any music players in at all downstairs or anything like that, so I thought we needed to have one somewhere. Yeah, here we go. I'm trying to find an actual green that I like, and I thought, you know, as it's green, we better make use of some plants in here, make it all nice and green and naturey and musicy. I mean, our green girl does look quite punk rock a little bit. She's kind of like half outdoorsy, half like punk rocky. So I did kind of try and combine the music and the plants. I do love that rug. So yep, so that's green room done, and onto blue. Now blues are, oh no, putting the blinds in. Yeah, onto blue. Blues are really cozy girl. She's like in a knitted cardi and leggings and stuff. So I feel like she would be me that just wants to disappear in one of those oversized cardis. So I wanted to make her room super cozy, super comfy. So I popped in like that extra little chair there for her, and I've just hidden a lamp behind it to light it up a bit. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I could have made the house a whole lot bigger, but then, oh my goodness, that would have been major lag central. So I didn't. I just went with this size. I think the bedrooms are enough. They've all got things in them, and the idea obviously is that they only really go into them to like chill out or sleep or change their clothes. So yeah, so we didn't want to put too much in. Obviously, like I said, yellow goes straight to her room and starts trolling the forums, so maybe she shouldn't have a computer in there, but hey ho. So on to purple. Yeah, like each one of these rooms needed like a base color as well as their color, so either like black or brown or something, just because obviously there was no way I could entirely do the rooms in the color. For some reason I decided that purple needed to have a fishbowl. I've no idea why. I mean, I probably should have put it in greens, but purple ended up with a fishbowl. But she's a bit of a geek. I suppose I did take into consideration her hair. She does look like a bit of a geek, possibly a bit of a film and music buff. So I did put some film posters on here. And if you remember, if you've seen them, Pink was our princess. She's wearing a sparkly gown and everything. So I just thought that this needed to be an absolute princess bedroom. Realised that the pink walls were not working, so I just paled them out slightly there. Put in massive mirrors. I thought she'd be the kind of girl who had a cuddly toy still. I have a cuddly toy still, just FYI. Yep, so she's got big mirrors, dresser, and it's all really like pinky girly. And then I just went around. I think it was at this point I was possibly losing the will to live with the painting situation. So I did just go around and whack a load of paintings around the walls, as long as the frames were the right colour, and just put a little reading nook on the landing there. And then I started landscaping the garden. And actually, do you know what? I don't tend to enjoy the landscaping, but I really did with this. Really enjoyed it. Just put a nice little seating area there, and I'm going to pop another one. I'm going to pop another one out the back in a minute as well. So yeah, I really did randomly enjoy the landscaping. I don't usually enjoy landscaping when I'm just doing base game stuff, because I like all the big flowers. But yeah, I just kept popping in some of these flower beds, which I really liked, and that's just using the fencing to create kind of like a border. And then obviously we had to pop in a pool. Yeah, I couldn't get one of those to fit, so I just decided not to put one in at all. Half of them, I just switched to night mode so I could see how the pool lit. I do switch again because I do make quite a big garden. I suddenly realised how much space I had, so and that I remembered that I think that one of them was quite active, so I decided to put in a garden gym, because why wouldn't you put in a gym in the garden? I mean, it's what everyone does, right? So this is where we end up with 2 more bathrooms as well, just because I put in 2 shower rooms. Now I do use move objects on here, because if you do that then and you sink the toilet and the sink slightly into the wall, then you can in fact get a sink, a shower and a toilet all in a 2x2 spaces. I was trying to work out what to do here. Yeah, I did put a TV up on the wall. I did extend the building out by 1 tile just because it wasn't quite wide enough. But yeah, just put some gym equipment in. Obviously, I had limited choice in gym equipment as well because it's base game. But I think the red worked. As you can see, I'm just sinking the toilets in slightly. If you do that and then sink the sinks in, that works too. And then that just gave them a couple more showers. I thought, they might not want to run all the way back over to the house. Plus, you could use them for the pool as well. Oh, really funny as well, when Green first went into this lot, once I loaded the household in, she went straight to the pool house, sat in that little chair and watched the TV that was on the wall, despite the fact there is a massive one in the lounge. I popped a couple of trees here because I just thought, they might get guys over, they might have a date or something, and I just wanted to put a little seating area. Now in my head, I was going to use the outdoor lighting from Parenthood, the string lights and everything. Obviously didn't have those, but I did find a way around that. And I love these little wildflower bunches, so I did just put them around the bases of the tree because I thought that looked really nice. And then I was like, what on earth am I gonna do up that back part of the garden? So this is sped up, and this is still like my dramatic pause, trying to figure out what to do up the back there because I just didn't know. Yes, I had a quick think and decided that actually that little area at the back could be quite nice as another seating area, because obviously the other seating area is in the shade because of the house. So I thought it might be nice to have like a little patio there. And then I got the big round versions of the bushes that I'd been using to do the flower beds and kind of created like a little flowery seating nook. But then I thought, what should I do at the back? I was going to put trees And I was like, no, do you know what we're going to do? We're going to pop in a fountain, because obviously that's what we did around the front. So I popped in those little ones that skip along, and then one that shoots up in the middle, just to create a kind of like nice fountain, and then popped another flower bed behind it. And then I went round and I actually hid the floor lights under the bushes so that it gave lighting outside, but you couldn't see it. And then over here I hid them. I was going to use the candles. I didn't like it, so I actually used these wall lights and I raised them up into the trees so it looked like hanging fairy lights. And that was my top tip and hack. And then I actually put the floor lights into the flowers there so that they couldn't be seen. Suddenly remembered I should probably do something out the front. So did just pop those there, and then popped a little tree there as well. And that is, I think that's literally all I do. Oh, but suddenly decided that the front of the house, because of those two roofs on the front, looked a bit bare. So I popped some window boxes in, and then I wanted to find an awning and pop some windows in the top there, which obviously won't make a difference because that is roof space, no one goes in there. But I did want to find something to go over the doorway there, which I did, and that's it, guys. So we're into the screenshots here, and yeah, and you can see our beautiful rainbow mansion. So as I said, guys, this and the household are available on the gallery for download. Hashtag simmerdownkatie or my ID simmerdownkatie, all in the description below. I'm going to leave you to watch the screenshots, take a look at our house. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I will see you next time, and have an absolutely amazing day. Bye!